We're talking to an all sports show yesterday, and this retard goes, I don't know much about sports.
I don't follow sports. I didn't know it was a sports show radio. No, it was just a phone-in, so I had no idea.
You're Canadian. You guys must like be into hockey or something. The hockey playoffs.
I'm not into
every sport, right? Yeah, there's going to be some extra special Webovision they're doing here.
Yeah, it's Peak TV. It's an HD. You guys can share the headphones if you want. It's kind of a cute thing that people like to know.
Turn the sound down a little, man. You're blowing me out.
Well, what do we have here? We got Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
And your good buddy Stevie Ray Fromstein.
Stevie Ray Fromstein in the house.
In the house.
I mean, in the studio. He's not in his house.
I'm live.
Are you live?
Yes.
You guys look cute together. You're both very attractive men.
Ah, thanks, man.
You know, considering the fact that usually, comedians, you just got off, you've been up all night, right?
Yeah.
Drinking or something.
Yeah.
You both look like you're pretty bright-eyed.
Really?
And stuff.
Yeah, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I got this picture of you. I wanted to find a recent picture of you, Norm, because I know that you play poker. Right?
Yeah, I play.
Well, you have a gambling problem.
I play as a bit,
frankly. And I'm looking at the picture, and it's the same shirt you were just wearing on Channel 3. You were over. But anyway, you look like, from the picture, that you're a very accomplished player. You've got sunglasses, which a lot of those guys wear. You're wearing headphones because you're probably trying to concentrate, so you're listening to, like, some Foghat or something. And is that what you're listening to, some music while you're there?
No, I put on my headphones and listen to nothing. I listen to the other players talk.
Okay.
They think I'm listening.
But the picture is from the World Series of Poker.
Yes, it is.
Where you spend some time once in a while. How well do you play when you're there?
I'm pretty good. I was chip leader in day 1A. Steve can tell you how I play.
Norm is actually very good.
Yeah.
He can read. Like, I have an idea sometimes if I'm beat or not.
Yeah.
And I ignore that.
Right.
That's one of my... I think I'm beat, but I stay in. But anyway, that's my problem. But Norm can guess what cards you have. He has a feeling... king high, right? I mean, I don't know how he does it. I think he cheats.
I think you both cheated some sort of system that you'll write a book about later. We had this whole Earthquake
thing going on, and are you guys both worried about the environment in any way?
Because I know you don't even drive.
I don't drive.
Is that because you're worried about the environment?
Yeah, I'm worried about the environment, so I decided not to learn how to get my license.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
And yet other people drive him, destroying the environment.
Right. Are you the same way? Do you actually drive him around all the time?
I do end up picking him up quite a bit and dropping him.
I worked in a logging camp.
Congratulations.
Well, that's not environmental. All right, I'm not perfect.
What is it? I heard a line you said, it's Earth Week. Lindsay Lohan ran a hybrid into a tree
How'd you
in
hear
celebration. That was on Deluxe, whatever it is, Super Deluxe.
Oh, you seen that thing?
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. What we have here is...
Oh, yeah, Lindsay Lohan drove her hybrid into a tree to
celebrate Earth Day.
Celebrate Earth Day.
That's we'll talk about Super Deluxe and how Norm has revived Weekend Update online and more. And we're going to get traffic in a second here on the Peak.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, that was good. That's because I know that, you write all that stuff like every 3 days, right?
Yeah.
And then do you record it?
It's actually harder than...
I would imagine.
It's harder than Weekend Update because I don't have an audience. So, like, on a Weekend Update, I do probably 15 to 20 jokes.
Yeah.
And on this, I do about 30 jokes in a row, like, every time because there's no laughter, like, because I don't do it in front of an audience. So the jokes, every joke is like 10 seconds instead of with the laugh spread like 30 or 5 or 40 seconds,
I'm going to take a chance. Dan, are you there?
I am here.
All right. Norm's here.
Norm!
Norm, Dan's here.
Norm, what am I holding?
Dan, what do you...
Dan,
Yeah, that's a trick question now.
Looks like 6'5" suited.
6'5s.
Yeah. I don't want to know what you're holding, Dan.
That was a trick question. Dangerous question, especially with Norm in the house.
Yeah. Are you, again, this hour, are you simply sightseeing or is there actual traffic?
There's about 600 horses out here on the side of the Estrella Mountain Range, and if you go down and buzz them, you can create the biggest cloud of dust you have ever seen in your life. I don't know that it's all that necessarily safe for the animals, but man, we have a fun time doing it.
And we don't recommend that, and we don't endorse that in any way, should that happen.
No,
but, yeah,
of course not.
It is fun.
When journalists become part of the story, you know?
Well, you got to immerse yourself in it. I've always been taught that.
All right. Well, so there's horses. Are there any naked guys stealing copper wire?
Nobody's been tased. There's nobody naked that I've seen yet.
Okay. Right.
But I have seen a few brake lights in the last few minutes, though, that have probably shocked a few people, considering how light it's been all morning.
Well, why don't you elaborate?
I will elaborate.
So you're playing poker. You're not listening to anything. You're just looking for tells from these guys. You're reading them.
I'm just listening to what they say.
Yeah.
But mostly it's what they bet.
Yeah. And guys that play poker anymore don't drink or smoke or anything.
Not much.
No, they're just.
You can't smoke it. All smoke.
Really?
Yeah, it's so bizarre to see.
Well, if you're going to play poker these days, you got long marathon sessions where you got to be in shape, right?
They actually do, kind of.
Yeah. My guest is Norm Macdonald and Stevie Ray Fromstein. They had the Sun's Gorilla on, and then they had a guy with a hawk on right after you on Channel 3 today when you were doing.
Oh yeah. Guy with a hawk.
Yeah, they had.
I saw that Charles Manson. Every time I watch this, it's on Court TV. Charles Manson comes up for parole every 5 years.
Sure.
So clearly, they're never going to let him out. It's Charles Manson, right? But they have to go through the charade, you know. So, anyways, I have a bunch of tapes of it. It's hilarious. And there's this one, you know, he comes out, and they have a whole board, and they have to call him Mr. Manson, you know, and he's
sure.
It's like Charles Manson, and they're like, so they have to go through all this stuff, and they go, "Are you?" And he's just like belligerent the whole time. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Mr. Manson, have you been reading any books in prison? You know, have you been educating yourself?" He goes, "I read a book once. It was boring." He goes, "Man, I got better books up in my head." The guy's like, "All right, sir." You know, he's like making it up. Then he goes, "What are you going to do when you get out?" He goes, "I'm going to make me an ecological zoo." So he had cut out pictures from a magazine, you know, and he started they were just pictures of animals. And he goes, "I got me a hawk." And he'd hold up a picture of a hawk. He goes, "I got me a snake." He had like 40. And then it just cut to like the guys like making notes.
Right. I guess he didn't make parole at that time.
He didn't work out.
Well, that was really inspirational right there. That was good.
I got me a hawk. So he had plans for once he got out, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
The thing is, he didn't kill anybody. He just influenced people.
Yeah.
You think you could really influence people today?
You know, that's an excellent point.
Thank you.
Sleepy Ray.
He's a real hero.
I like the Sleepy Ray joke. That was hilarious. We're going to have to say goddbye now.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I know. You guys got to move on.
Sure, it's the funnest show of all.
Really?
Absolutely.
You guys need to get out more.
Widen our circle of
Well, good
radio
luck tonight.
friends.
You guys have fun tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks, man.
This is fun. I like that music right there. What is that?
That's Nickelback. That's what was it? What was that?
What?
Nickelback.
Oh, it's Nickelback? I don't know Nickelback.
They're like what Slade was in the '80s. That's what Nickelback is.
That's what Nickelback is?
Same thing, same difference.
Foghat.
All right.
That's a Foghat going. Foghat.
I love that reference.
Foghat's good, man. If you were playing poker and you were listening to Foghat, it'd be more enjoyable. You wouldn't waste your time listening to guys mindless chatter.
I did use my walker for a while playing poker, but you get influenced by the song. So there'd be some, Bob Dylan song where everything was pointless and nothing made any sense, so you just throw all your chips in. And
always nice.
It was fun, man.
Never hesitate to come
Oh, yeah.
You don't even need to announce yourself.
Oh,
Just walk
thanks.
in.
That would be really fun.
Thanks, Norm.
Respect. Got a 3-chip camera.
That's nice, man.
All right,
Good luck.
man.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, no, absolutely.
All right, Stevie Ray, thank you. Good luck
Thanks
tonight.
very much.
You guys have fun. I enjoyed that. Did you guys enjoy that? Yeah. Yeah, he's good. I like him. He's a nice man. and Stevie Ray's pretty cool too. And I'm just one of the many people that just wander in here from time to time on the beat.